In the shadows of history, where myths and legends intertwine, there exists a tale as old as time itself, the origins of vampires. But where does the story of these immortal creatures truly begin? To understand, we must journey back through the annals of time. Our first glimpse into the world of vampires can be found in the folklore of ancient civilizations, from the blood-drinking demons of Mesopotamia to the shape-shifting creatures of Greek mythology. But it was in Eastern Europe, amidst the superstitions of the Middle Ages, that the vampire as we know it began to take shape. Voiceover. Before we journey further into the spread of the vampire legend, let's delve deeper into the ancient folklore that gave birth to the vampire myth. Ancient civilizations, from the Sumerians to the Greeks, had their own versions of vampire-like creatures. The Sumerians spoke of the Ekimu, a vengeful spirit doomed to roam the earth, while the Greeks told tales of the Lamia, a monstrous woman who devoured children. In China, we find legends of the Jiangshi, a reanimated corpse that drains the life force of the living. Despite their varied origins, these ancient vampires share common themes and characteristics. They are often associated with death and the afterlife, and are depicted as creatures that feed on the life force of the living, whether it be blood, energy, or even the soul itself. These ancient tales, filled with fear and fascination, laid the foundation for the vampire we know today. They painted a picture of a creature that transcends death, that feeds on the living, and that exists in the shadows of our world. A creature that, despite its monstrous nature, continues to captivate our imagination. In the dark corners of medieval villages, tales of the undead spread like wildfire, a plague of vampirism that struck fear into the hearts of peasants and nobles alike. As the centuries passed, the legend of the vampire only grew stronger, evolving to encompass themes of immortality, seduction, and eternal damnation. But even in the modern age, the vampire continues to captivate our imagination, appearing in literature, film, and folklore around the world. As the vampire legend spread across continents and cultures, it began to evolve, taking on new forms and characteristics with each generation. It didn't just appear overnight, but rather adapted over centuries to the fears and beliefs of each new era. From the blood-sucking monsters in ancient folklore, we saw the emergence of aristocratic, seductive figures in the 19th century, largely influenced by literature like Bram Stoker's Dracula. The 20th and 21st centuries saw further evolution, with vampire narratives branching into film and television, introducing us to everything from romantic heartthrobs in Twilight to savage predators in 30 Days of Night. These adaptations have not only shaped the vampire myth, but have also reflected the societal and cultural changes of the times. The vampire we know today, a complex blend of terror and allure, is a product of centuries of evolution and adaptation. It's a testament to the enduring power of these legends, and the enduring fascination we have with the unknown, the supernatural, and the macabre. So heed this warning, dear viewers, for the origins of vampires are shrouded in darkness and mystery, lurking in the shadows of our collective nightmares. Subscribe to Obscura Mysteries for more tales of terror and forbidden knowledge that will chill you to the bone and plunge you into the depths of darkness. Voiceover. Now, as we step out of the shadows and into the spotlight, we find that vampires have sunk their teeth into our modern culture, from books and movies to Halloween costumes. Their menacing allure, combined with a seductive charm, has captivated audiences worldwide, making them a staple of our contemporary folklore. One cannot talk about vampires in modern culture without paying homage to Bram Stoker's Count Dracula, a character so influential that it forever shaped our perception of these nocturnal creatures. From the pages of Stoker's novel, Dracula has been resurrected countless times in cinema, with actors like Bela Lugosi and Gary Oldman infusing their unique spins into this iconic role. But the vampire's influence doesn't stop there. They've also found their way into the hearts of young audiences with characters like Edward Cullen from the Twilight series and Lestat from Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles. These characters, while still maintaining the vampire's dark allure, have brought a romantic element into the mix, further expanding the vampire's role in our culture. And let's not forget the impact of vampires on our Halloween traditions. With their iconic fangs and capes, vampires have become a go-to costume choice, a testament to their lasting appeal. Vampires may be creatures of the night, but they've certainly found a home in our modern world. So, the next time you see a vampire on screen or in print, remember the rich and chilling history that brought them into our lives. Stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to Obscura Mysteries for more captivating tales.